Here is a really fast and simple way to make a sole pattern. We're going to do a sole pattern for a high heel today. So we're actually going to use some clear book contact. That's going to be the main sort of bit of equipment that we're going to use for this. But come on over and I'll get started. Since I don't have a lasting pin in my studio, I like to stack up rolls of masking tape like this so that I can place the last inside there like that, and it just means that I can get a good sort of bird's eye view of what's going on there. So what I'm going to do is start by taking a piece of this clear book contact, and I'm just going to stick it onto the base of the shoe like that. If you're using a leather with a special finish on it, it's always worth just doing a little test before you do this, because you don't want the stick from the contact to remove any nice finish you have. And I'm just kind of making sure that I've got it stuck on the sides. And then you can take either a biro, let's see if this is working. This seems to be working fine, but if it's kind of not showing up on the plastic, you can also take a Sharpie like this, a permanent marker. And we just want to basically trace around right on the feather edge, which is the bottom edge of the shoe. Okay. I'm going to do it right up to the back, but we're actually going to cut some of that off later. You can actually go ahead and peel that off, and we will lay it flat on a piece of paper here. Okay, making sure that's nice and flat. All right, and then we basically just want to kind of go over it and make sure it's nice, neat lines, any joins. Okay. Now the main thing here is that we actually don't want our sole to go all the way up to the back of the shoe. We want it to sort of just cup underneath where our heel is going to go. So if I place my heel right up at the back like that, I'm actually just going to make a little mark in here so I know where the heel is sitting. Okay, so from that point, I can sort of get the sole to just cup underneath the heel like that. So I'm just creating sort of a crescent moon shape. And then at this point, I just want to ease those lines down into the curve. And this is just so that the sole sits nicely underneath the heel. So at that point, we can go ahead and cut this out. So that's a sole pattern. I like to just give it a check once I've made it, just in case you need to make any adjustments, but that should fit perfectly onto the base of your shoe, and then your heel would cup on top like that.